This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss.
I really don't know what else to tell you. This man is forever deep in his bag. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to all my returning clients. Much love and appreciation as always. If you're new here though, my name is Hayes, veterinarian, sneakerhead, hence the name, The Shoe Vet. Back again, once again here with my favorite buddy, Sneakers. Creative director for one of my favorite brands, Aimee Leon Dore, Teddy Santis has now taken over New Balance as their new creative director. On today's review, we're going over the first offering of New Balance's new creative director, Teddy Santis, the Made in USA collection, but many people call it the Made by Teddy collection. Okay, this collection dropped on April, 28th, so not too long ago as of the making of this video. He had a couple shoes, he had a bunch of clothes, but we all know it's primarily about the shoes. Now, what shoes did he have? Of course, he had these. These are the 990 V2s. He also had the V1s and the V3s. I've honestly never really been a fan of the V1s. I just don't really like the silhouette. I have a couple of V3s already, but I have yet to get a pair of V2s. This is my first pair of New Balance 990 V2s. I will forever savor and salivate over the Aimee Leon Dore New Balance V2 collaboration. That Life in the Balance shoe, man, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have pulled the trigger. I should have pulled the trigger even on resale, but I didn't. I waited, and this is a lot for a New Balance shoe, but that's neither here nor there. This right here, I am a big fan of this shoe. Let me just get that out the way, and I'm gonna get into the reasons why, but beforehand, let's go and get into the presentation and the box. All right, so the box right here is like a cream colored box, New Balance logo on the top. It's a nice sturdy box aside from this puncture that I got on the side of it. Just come on, UPS, or you got some logos on the side, New Balance Made in USA for over 75 years. On the side, you have your sizing label, let's say US size 9, but per standard protocol, we'll go over sizing later on in the video. After opening up the box, you have two different things in there. Aside from the shoes, you have a tissue paper, and of course you do have an extra set of pair of laces. These laces are kind of like a nice cream color, which if you guys have seen any of my reviews before, you know I love the off-white cream colorings in shoes. So this right here, super nice touch, especially for a shoe in this color. Speaking of color, this shoe was described to be as marble and incense, but to me, it's a mix of olive green, gray, tan, and cream. Very, if you have to look at the tonality of this shoe, it's very earth tony, and so are the V1 and V3. So when we get to how I style these shoes, you may not have a V2, but maybe you can take some inspiration off of how I styled it with the colors and everything, and style that with the V1 and V3 if you guys have these, okay? Material wise, and this is one of the parts that I really love about this shoe, material wise, there's a couple different things. You do have some mesh on here, you have some pig suede, some short hair suede, and you also have this long hair suede right here that I'm most excited about. Of course, you got some rubber in the soles, but that's pretty much about it, okay? Going down the rundown of the shoe, starting at the tongue. So the tongue has some of that short hair suede on it, the pig suede, if you will. 990 New Balance, Made in USA on the tongue. You have flat cotton and white laces as a standard, but like I mentioned, in the box, you do have those cream laces that I prefer, but just for the styling portion, I kept the standard laces in there. Running on down to the toe box. So right before the toe box, you have like this little area of, looks like 3M reflective material. The toe box is made of that olive green mesh material. The mud guard and the mid panel of the upper is made in that I think this is the part that sets off the shoe for me, because I love a good detail on this shoe. And I gotta tell you one thing, New Balance has never shied away from quality, and I'm really glad they went with this choice right here, because it adds just a little extra detail, it adds texture to the shoe, okay? A little more character because of that texture, and that's what I really like about this shoe. Great color, you have the ends on both sides, the end kind of still in that same reflective material. You have a slightly padded sock liner. On the back, you have USA. It's gonna be the same on both sides too as well. Still that kind of reflective looking material. Short-haired pig suede on the back. The midsole, you have that adsorb midsole. And let me tell you, you guys should already know about New Balance with comfort tools. If there's two things about New Balance, it's always gonna be pretty par. It's gonna be quality and comfort. And so we've already talked about the quality, the comfort of this shoe. It's adsorb material. You've been here before. You know you can walk around in these shoes all day, comfort, no problem. So excellent right there. On the outsole, you do have some logos, New Balance, and you have the N as well. The insert of the shoe is removable. It's nothing really special about it. It's just a foam insert, New Balance on here, because this isn't a collaboration, okay? It's just, you know, Teddy Santis, he's just the creative director now of this. So it's not an Aimé Leon Dore New Balance collaboration or anything like that. As far as sizing goes, I went with a size 9, and I do that with every New Balance shoe that I own because I feel like New Balance, this goes a little bit long. So yeah, I went down half a size. I'm a true to size 9.5, went with a 9. These are excellent. I tried these on around in my house and works out just fine, okay? Comfort we just talked about. So now let's go ahead and get into the how did I style this. So as I mentioned, these shoes are very neutral, primarily earth tonal, okay? So I'm gonna keep it just earth tonal. So with this first outfit right here, I'll be honest with you, I really want to play around with this shirt that I just got from Aimé Leon Dore. If you haven't seen the review of it, it's already posted. I'll post a link either in the description below or have a little drop down things up here. I kind of wanted to play around with this mesh polo shirt around a little bit more. At its core, it's still just a white basic polo, okay? A little bit on the classy side, and has a little bit of flair to it, especially with the whole, kind of sort of see-through mesh part. So flare, where do I want to go with that? Below that, we're gonna go with some flared pants. If you guys want to follow me, you know I love these pants. These are some Amiri flared pants. The cool part about them is not only that they're flared, they also have like a velvety material. So, another thing about me is that I love playing with textures. So you have that velvety material coming into a shoe like this that has that long, hairy suede that's gonna be peeping out from the flared bottom. And I think that's gonna add, a nice look of, again, nice look at texture. I think it gives this outfit a little bit more character to it as well, whether it's from the, the mesh lining, whether it's from the mesh look of this shirt to the velvet texture of the pants to the long haired suede of this shoe. So there's a lot of different things going on with this outfit concerning textures. But as far as colors, it is kind of chilled down to basically white in the shirt, white with the laces, gray in the pants. Even though it's a different shade, you do have some gray in the shoes too as well. So it's primarily just white and gray for the most part. And again, playing with textures. All right, now for the second outfit, and this is the one that I'm actually a little bit more excited about. The shirt came from same brand, Aimé Leon Dore. So it is a crew neck shirt, it's a Unifear shirt right here. So the colorway of it is oatmeal. So kind of speckled throughout. There's a lot of there's some white, there's some gray, some off-white. So you can kind of say it's like a hybrid between, a neutral upper as well as a, earth tone upper. Because there are some speckles, of like some, tan and, the grays and, I know grays and a neutral, but I kind of oscillate between gray being an earth and a neutral, but you guys get the concept of what I'm trying to do, okay? That's the important part. Understand the concept. Coming down from that, you have a nice dark forest green nylon cargo pant. That was a mouthful, Jesus. Same brand, Aimé Leon Dore, but that dark green, you already know the tone of it, earth. And that's gonna go down into these shoes right here. You have some green in these shoes that I think go very well with the green in the pants. So all in all, it's pretty much a tonal fit if you really think about it, because you have some earth tones kind of mixed in that shirt. You have an earth tonal pant, and then you have this shoe that has some earth tones kind of incorporated in that too as well. So that's the idea of that fit right there. And this outfit too also has great functionality given this shoe. Because we know this shoe, even though it is primarily a lifestyle shoe, it does look a little bit sporty. And of course with those nylon pants, you kind of adds that sportiness of, the aura of this shoe a little bit, The crew neck, I think it's just a really nice crew neck, doesn't necessarily overtake or take away from that sportiness. I mean, a lot of, sports people wear a crew neck. So yeah, I think all in all, it goes well. So the grand scheme of what I want to do with this shoe, if I had to choose a word, it's going to be tonality. All right. Because again, like I said, this shoe just screams earth tones to me. And that is kind of what I want to build up with this fit. Whether you want to make a little bit on the sporty side or have a little bit of flair to it, that's your decision, but just kind of understand what I'm thinking and what I'm doing, okay? Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. And I'm actually really excited to see what else Teddy is going to do with New Balance, because if this is the type of work that we're going to be getting, this high quality, I'm all on board, all right? And that's gonna be today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys become a client. You do it by hitting the description down below, as well as hit the notification bell so you know for next appointment. Make sure you guys follow the handle, Dr. Hayes91. That'll be put in the description down below too as well. Hope you have a great day. See you in the next video.